Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do part 284 to my Let's Mostly Play of Evopop that's on my iPad. Now guys, before I actually get into this video, there really isn't too many announcements I really actually got to make about the video or about anything in the video. But there is some important note that I want to go and tell you guys right now. The important note being about what happened yesterday at the end of the video. Guys, like I said, I believe in the beginning of the last video, there's always a thing where when my brain is set to do something, like play a certain game when I know I have something I can do in it, my brain just wants to tackle that right away. And that's kind of what ended up happening. That's what happened in the last video when I did all them games. I was set to finish on another game other than just Evopop the entire time. So my brain decided to just do all of them games. Now let me explain, guys. I think a lot of the games, because of what I did, I don't completely know whether they're screwed over or not, but there is a chance that now them games may be a little bit ruined. I don't think Dragon's World got ruined, but I think other games did get ruined. Here's the thing, after that video ended, sometime later that day sometime later after it ended, I actually did go ahead and delete them, all them games like Dino Zoo and the Dino Water World and the Shark World and all that game. I deleted all of those. But here's the thing. I am going to give it one last chance to be a game on the series. It ain't the fact that I hate them games. It's just that I hate what I do with those games. You know, constantly doing like I did during the last video. And it's the same thing for all the other games. I don't mind doing games like that Legendo Dino Battle, but I don't really know for sure. It may seem a little bit dumb, guys, but I'm planning on actually doing something pretty big for another episode. Where I actually, well, here's the thing. I'm planning on possibly going back to Legendo Dino Battle. I'm not going to promise it's going to happen in this episode, but I'm planning on going back to Legendo Dino Battle. And then actually maybe going through all of the Dino Dictionary, or the Dino, whatever you call it, the thing that shows you all the dinosaurs, and actually trying to show you all of the evolutions to them. Some of these dinosaurs I may not have a very low chance of getting anyway. Like I said, it'll be kind of a separate thing to, it's kind of, for me, it's kind of separate from me evolving the dinosaurs actually to just going into the actual Dino Dictionary to actually do it there. But here's the thing, I don't think that's going to happen in this episode. Mainly because I need to actually spend the time in that game sometime and try to make sure that all the dinosaurs are fully devolved whenever I do that. Because there's a way to look at the evolutions, and I've actually done that where I've gotten to like the middle or last evolution before we even got to see the first one. So, sometime off camera, may not in this video or the next one, but sometime I am going to actually have to, well, make it to where I actually make sure everything's devolved. It may seem dumb, guys, but really, after the last video, the last video was great, and I can say that even doing those games at the end wasn't bad. I like the fact that I changed up instead of just doing Evopop all the time. But at the same time, you guys know the problem we run into. The last few times I've actually done a game without my permission, or without any consensus on whether it was a good idea or not, it's actually about ruining those games for me. Luckily, not many of the games did get ruined, but I think that Dragon City Paradise game might be one that did get ruined. I'm going to try my best to get stuff done in there, but I'll have to figure it out, guys. The good news is I didn't do well. A lot of things I did were very important. I'm gonna give some games some other chance. Unless I'm giving games like Shark World another chance. But again, fails this time, you might never see it on the series again. Heck, if I do something that stupid again, it may end up ruining the series for good. I don't know. But the thing is, doing Evopop to finish off the video every time does get kind of dull. I like to be able to do games that we don't hardly get to play. So, yeah. Or at least games that I can finish off with that wouldn't really affect anything. Like how I sometimes would do that Kaiju Rush 3D game. The one where the best you can get and make the best you can make that creature is like 1,000 points. I still love doing that game because it's very freaking fun. I haven't done it near as much in the last few videos, or in the last little while, but I prefer doing that than having a chance of ruining the series from doing them other games. I need to only do them games when I'm certain everything's alright. I think some of them games could have been, I think the games we done last time could have been promising, actually. If I had enough food to feed everybody, and would have had enough gems to evolve everybody as much as possible. Like if I could have gotten everybody, including all the level 100 guys, fully evolved, maybe then it would have worked and I'd been fine. Unfortunately, that didn't really happen. So yeah. And here's the thing, guys. I think I've only had these games for about a week and a half or so, or close to 2 weeks. So, yeah. Well, that's not bad. I'm surprised I got as far as I did in with I would only like 2 weeks. I've actually had a lot of gems. As you saw, the most I had in one game was about 1,490. And like I said, guys, that's only like a week and a half. So that was pretty impressive. But not be able to fully evolve. Now, if I'd gotten to fully evolve the dragons or dinosaurs or something, well, here's the thing. The dinosaurs I did get full. Well, the dinosaurs in Dragon and Dinosaur Zoo I got fully evolved. But the rest of the games did not get everybody. I'm going to try it again, guys. But remember, I'm not going to do it this episode. And you probably won't see the games for a while. I've got to not ruin the games for myself. I can't. So, yeah. We also tried doing a little bit of the tablet for the last video. I actually did show you a game that looked pretty promising that was called Ants.io. Honestly, some of the games on that tablet I might actually add to this wheel. Mainly being that oh my gosh, what's the thing I'm trying to think of here? I'm mainly playing I'm thinking about maybe adding Ants.io to the mix, but I don't know completely for sure or not. It's a maybe, or it's a maybe not. I will try to focus a little bit more on the tablet for this episode, guys, and along with that, I am actually going to try to do certain things. Now, other than the last video, maybe like 2 or 3 videos ago, I've actually been doing these games like See Jurassic Craft that involves me actually having these monsters do mining for gold for me and getting me gold. Well, you guys know what the games is if you watch some of my other videos. But if I'm going to finish off with some game other than Evopop, I want to try and make it something like that this time. Although, if I can really get into those games, I might actually try my best to actually be very consistent with it. But instead of just like real quickly doing it as an ending off for a video, maybe it will become one of the permanent staples to the actual series itself. You know, like how Brawl.io kind of worked its way into the series. Same thing for games like Dynamite.io, stuff like that. You know how they've been working their way in here? That's basically what I may actually do. So yeah, and if things go well, maybe all of them games will be a permanent thing to my series. Heck, there's a low chance of it happening, but maybe at the same time, maybe I can also get, maybe I can also make, like, them games I deleted yesterday and then give them one more chance, a chance to be on the series. if I don't screw it up like I did last time, I might be able to actually make it a good game we could do on my series for life. Including even maybe getting to show you guys some battles in the game that have my everybody grew up. That's something that I kind of regret not doing for the last video, was going into games like that Dino Zoo game and then not showing you guys them growing up. I mean, showing you them in battle. So, yeah. I'm going to give it another chance, guys, but I'm going to give it longer than just a week to actually get stuff done. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm sorry I ruined everything, and I'm going to try to make up for it. So, yeah. This video will function basically how all the other videos will function. I'm going to do mainly all the games you see me do, include more the Hungry Shark World and Hungry Dragon game. Maybe even be able to get done with both the dragon and the shark that I'm on in that game itself. I think I'm only 8 levels away from the shark, but I'm 10 levels away from a new dragon. So yeah. Here's the thing, guys. If my iPad doesn't break by then, I'm actually planning on maybe making a wheel for both the sharks and the dragons in that game. The dragons I ain't got too much more of because I've already bought them all, including the new one they just more recently released. The only thing I gotta do is get them all maxed out and leveled, and then get through, and then keep moving forward from where I can actually go. So yeah, once I finish with every dragon and every shark in Hungry Shark World and Hungry Dragon, I'm probably actually going to, add them to a wheel and make that like something like the Evo wheel, but instead of it being the Evo wheel, it's the Shark wheel or the Dragon wheel or something like that. So, yeah. Heck, you never know, guys. As hard as it would be, I might actually use that to determine what animals I buy in certain other games. Like even games like that Sea Jurassic Craft. Maybe I can get to the point where... Well, no, the hard part about that is I'd have to have a lot of gems to buy certain ones. Not all of them are going to cost 20 to begin. Not all of them are only going to cost 20 gems. As you saw, one of my most favorite ones to buy, which I believe was like not the bottlenose dolphin. I can't say it, but a certain whale, I believe it was, that that I really like because he actually gets really big, costs 90 gems, and buying him in the very beginning actually screws you because you only get like 100 gems to begin with. So yeah, it's very hard to actually do something like that. So there'll probably never be a wheel on those games. But maybe if I can unlock maybe everything in games like Dynamite.io, I might actually make a wheel ask me which dinosaur I should use. But again, I can't hardly get the other ones unlocked. And now I'm scared that if I do get close to unlock them, the game's going to do what it did sometime last week and just mess up. So yeah. Usually, guys, around now, I would also maybe give away the results for the scoring sheet. But remember, guys, I can't say too much, but we are in the middle of the scoring sheet of the week. I'm not going to reveal the results of this wheel until sometime, I think, either on or after April 11th of 2022. It's still going on right now. It's only the 5th. So, yeah, literally a day after I did my last one. But, yeah, guys. You know what's funny about that? I'm going to go and give away a little bit of something. Is that even with all the sets that we had last time, there's still 2 Evos on here that have not been picked. The Cactus Evo never got picked for the last video, and the Bee Evo never got picked. So, yeah, it's kind of insane to me knowing that that not all the Evos got picked. But that's alright though, guys. So, yeah. Well, I said there will not be no scoring sheet results until sometime after next week. And by the way, guys, before I actually started this video, I went ahead and went to the bathroom and got myself something to drink. So, yeah. Hope I wanted to get up during this video, but we'll have to see. Before I also get started, guys, I do want to go in and let you know that I did do this video a little bit late. Not as late as I've done some other videos in the past, but it is literally about 10 o'clock right now, and the little interrupter is going to be here around 2:40, 2:45. So, I just gotta be careful if I want to do a video past the time she gets here. Well, let me go and say something, guys. She gets mad at me for the simplest of little crap. Like I said, she wonders why I always get so quiet when she's around. And I don't know if you guys ever see it, but the littlest of things she'll get mad at me for saying. One of the best reasons why we had an argument in the past was because of the word, just because I said the word school. And I started one of the worst arguments I think I've ever had with her. Just because I said the word school. And get this, that day I was planning on recording anyway. It was sometime in 2021. I was planning on recording that day, but didn't get to because, well, didn't want to catch crap on camera. So, she ruined a recording that I could have had because of how her attitude is. And that's the same reason why I'm so quiet nowadays. I wouldn't have to be quiet if every little thing I do seems to start an argument. Sometimes even breathing starts an argument. Sometimes whenever I breathe, sometimes I go, or something like that. That's sometimes how I do it whenever I breathe. And, she thinks I'm doing it because of the fact she's in the room. Really? Am I supposed to not breathe? Am I supposed to just pass out on the floor from not breathing? Actually, it's even possible to pass out from breathing. I don't think it is. I've heard you might be able to pass out. I don't know. But I think I've heard you can't actually, yourself whenever you're actually not breathing. Well, whenever you're trying to hold your breath and not breathe. But that's what she kind of acts like I need to do, is just sit there and go, and by the way, guys, I was just holding my breath there, so that was actually starting to get to me. But, you see exactly what I mean. It just gets annoying, because, like I said, we've caught a lot of stuff on YouTube I never intentionally ever wanted to catch. Do you guys honestly think I ever wanted to catch an argument back in part 21 or 22 of the series? I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember in one of those two parts. Well, here's the thing. In one of those two parts, we had a really cool thing at the end of a video where I made like the biggest spike Evo. And in another video is where we caught an infamous argument. I don't remember which one it's in. That's why I always say part 21 or part 22. And it's kind of the same thing in part 46. Except that was an argument we caught. All because she would not leave the room whenever I clearly say I need the room to myself for a while. There was even a video where she was pretty much stalking me. Because, well, I think, I don't remember what happened, but I remember saying in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be silent for that video, so I can actually get stuff done. And, you won't believe this, 2 or 3 hours into that video, and she was over there, around that corner, a peeking. A peeking. Like, seriously. I know I get aggravated at the slightest little things, but I can almost, I have a personal space bubble that I really want to actually keep from being disturbed. Now, normally the space bubble is made ain't even really a thing. Remember the space bubble gets turned on whenever, well, somebody starts a freaking argument. But whenever I want privacy and whenever I want to record a video in peace, it basically becomes the entire freaking room. This whole kitchen is basically my privacy bubble. I love being in this kitchen. Yes, it ain't where no video games are, but heck, it's hard to play video games anyway without having to carry everything up there. Dear me, having to carry a computer up there is hard enough all the time, And I'm going to let you know, guys, we haven't done it in a long time, but pretty soon, our PBR video will be coming back. Because guess what, guys? In about like what sometime in May. Actually, I know when it is. Around May 3rd of 2022, it's gonna be my special 3-year anniversary with my sweet little baby boy fur alligator. I'm gonna plan on going up there and spending some time with him, like I did back in part 185 to my original Let's Play of PBR. That was his and my 2-year anniversary. Next month is our 3-year anniversary, and I want to spend time with him. So I'm going to legitimately try to find time to go upstairs sometime around that month. If I don't go up there in this whole month, there will be almost a guarantee that there'll be a video sometime around May 3rd. If not May 3rd, May 4th or May 5th. But ideally, I want to do it on May 3rd, so obviously it'll be actually it'll actually be our 3-year anniversary. So yeah, and guys, I know you're calling me weird for talking about me and Fragger having an anniversary. I don't care. I love my son, and nobody is going to talk garbage about him. I'm giving you guys a warning right now. If y'all are going to take the time to sit there and make fun for Alligator, get off my channel. It's just a little bit of a warning right now. Get off my channel and get away. Because you are not welcome here if you're going to sit there and be disrespectful to one of the poor Pokemon doesn't already get... The poor Pokemon himself doesn't get respect enough. Not even from Game Freak. Game Freak doesn't show him enough respect because he doesn't get any attention almost any game. Not counting remakes, guys. Seriously, tell me a game that he's been in. I've asked this question multiple times. Tell me a game that he's in that's not a remake in the last few years. The only game I can think of is, well, Pokemon Sun and Moon. And even that's not recent anymore. That was back in 2016. Came out almost 7 years ago. Or almost 6 years ago or whatever. So, yeah. Like, seriously, it's been a very long time since Fragger's been in a new Pokemon game. And like I said, after Legends of Arceus, after Game Freak putting Cyndaquil in and not him, I just honestly had a bad feeling, like a very intruding feeling in my heart that he's never going to get any attention anymore. And I have a bad feeling that he's not even going to be in the new Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, or Scarlet and Violet, or whatever. So, yeah. Well, I get really upset because I love my little buddy boy. If I could honestly tell him how much I love him, I would honestly jump inside of a game system right now where he is, and honestly, if he'd let me, hug him. He's hugged me before. Something I've always wanted to do for him. But no, he's actually done it for me. He's been loving the snot of me for years now. Why do you think I have a 3-year anniversary for my sweet little baby boy? But, yeah. I'm sorry as I've been ranting on a little bit. I do got one more announcement to go ahead and make, and it's not going to be that long of one. The only thing I really got to say is that I'm going to try again to reinstall I Am Monster. It's not going to happen for this video. Maybe starting the next coming few videos, I might do an I Am Monster session after it's been restarted. I like that game, but it's hard to work on it when you've got so many other games to work on over and over again. Remember, I got a lot of games to check on every freaking day, or almost every day. And it gets really hard to be able to do just that all the time. So, yeah, it's one of the biggest reasons why I Am Monster hasn't really been a thing in a very long time. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, it's been long enough. Let me go ahead and not waste any more time, get the camera turned around, and hope the frick that I can find a good camera angle, because that's something I've been struggling with in the last few videos. Hope I can find one very quickly this time, and we can spin the game wheel. So, yeah. Let's get the camera turned around, and we'll go ahead and get started. Avi, Avi darn, I may have found a good camera angle close to already. Oh, I said close to already, though. That's a weird saying. Anyway, that's actually a pretty good camera angle right from the bat. Right off the bat. The only thing I hate about this camera angle is that it's a little bit crooked, and I hate that. Still a little bit crooked. You know what? It's fine, guys. I'm surprised I found this good of a camera angle right from the very beginning. So I'm not going to waste any more time. If I need to change it, the brightness of the camera angle, I'll do it before I play my first game. So, yeah. In fact, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've only got 5 games remaining on the wheel before every spot on the wheel gets reset. And here's the thing about it as well. All of them are sideways games, which is actually pretty cool. Let me see something real quick. Ain't eatme.io on here? I don't know if it's one that we've just... Yeah, there it is. It's already been used up, but it's on here alright. Okay. Alright, guys. Before we go and get started, though, you guys know what we're going to do first. By the way, guys, the computer is unplugged right now, but the charger is very close to where it needs to be. So if I hear the signal, I'm going to plug it in. Alright, guys. But anyway, let's go and shuffle up the wheel. No, I said shuffle. Shuffle up the wheel. There we go. And with that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. And see what we actually get. Like you heard me count a while ago, guys. We've only got 5 or 6 more games on here before it actually gets reset. I know something else is that I haven't done Pet Amoeba in a good while either. I may actually come back to that game too, but a lot of the games, I may try to focus on a lot of other games, including even a lot more of the Hungry games. I did a pretty good bit of that during the last video. I did a good bit of Hungry Shark World, and I did a little bit of Hungry Dragon, albeit not as much as I did Hungry Shark World. Although one of the biggest reasons is because of the fact that the layers don't make the dragons as big. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'll see a difference when I actually get into the exclamation point category. But as you've clearly seen multiple times, you've seen how much bigger the sharks in the game actually get compared to the dragons in Hungry Dragon. And while that's not a horrible thing, I wish it actually get bigger. I think Blaze would be one of the biggest dragons there is when it comes to getting those letters. I think Blaze actually gets pretty big. Although it's been so long since I've been on Blaze that I don't completely know. Right now, the only thing I use Blaze for is just trying to be able to beat the, in order to beat the boss. So, yeah. Anyway, though, guys, the wheel is starting to slow down. It's got to give me a game. Which one is it?
Hungry Dragon.
I'll be darned. I just talked about Hungry Dragon, and we just freaking landed on it. Huh, that's pretty cool. Alright then, guys. Well, I don't know if we'll get to the next dragon in this session, but I am going to try to make it pretty far what I got. So yeah, before I get anywhere, let me see how the camera angle looks when I go into the actual game. By the way, guys, if I remember to, maybe at the end of the video, if I don't feel like I'm going to get interrupted, maybe I'll show off these other 2 matching games. I talked about them, I think, a few videos ago. They're basically the same thing as Match Masters, but they have, like, different announcers. Even one of them's kind of hilarious, because, to me, the woman in this particular game right here, there's a woman that whenever she actually says, opponent's turn, because she'll basically say as the announcer Match Masters, but she'll do something like this, where she'll say, if the opponent goes first, or when it's the opponent's turn in general, she'll be funny about it. Because she sounds really sassy. And she'll go something like, round 1, opponent's turn. I know that you guys may not sound that sassy, but if you listen to the voice whenever I actually play it, then you may actually know what I'm talking about. I haven't played it for videos yet, guys, so don't be looking for a video, because I haven't played nothing with that yet. So, yeah. And if it's actually a good game or good enough for a video, I might actually include it in the Matchmaster series. I may have to change it to a Let's Mostly Play with Match Masters. Although I haven't done Match Masters in a long time either. Well, not on the series where I was supposed to play it. So, yeah. Before I go and get into it, guys, let me go into Hungry Dragon. It said to play that one first. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go and pull the game up and see what happens. It looks actually pretty fine, but it also looks a little bit too bright. Oh dear, I messed up the camera angle by doing that. Does that work? Almost. Move it down. Move it all out. Just a little bit. I think that actually worked. Kind of. Okay. There's always one thing, like this camera wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't tilted so much to the left side, but it is. So, why do I always struggle with the camera angle? Alright, that's fine with me, I guess. I'm trying to think. I've used that little squid pet that I more recently unlocked in the last few videos, but I'm trying to know whether I should change it up or not. I didn't get anything good out of this. I mean, there ain't really no new pets except for one I can't get right now. I'm only missing one pet right now. And it's one... Actually, I kind of want to go back to using the baby shark that I had, or the little baby shark with a jetpack. The one that seems to grow underwater randomly. The one I actually got from playing Hungry Shark World. So, yeah. It looks fine, but I also seems like it's a little bit too freaking bright, which is kind of worrying. Is that good? Huh, yeah. A little bit dark, but other than that, pretty good. Okay. It may not be the best camera angle, guys, but that's alright. It's better than nothing. At least you can still see the iPad. That's the main thing. I'm going to replace you with somebody else. Should I do a baby dragon or should I do... I kind of want to use the baby shark. I haven't done that in a while. Where is the baby shark anyway? And no, guys, don't reference that stupid song. I hate that. So do not reference it. I don't want you. Where the frick? Oh, there you are. You. The cute little baby dragon. I mean, shark. The baby dragons are cute too. I love them. Any prey increases food by 10%. What does that even mean? Shouldn't that be like... I don't know. Alright, guys. We haven't used him in a long time, and he's one of the cutest pets on here besides the baby dragons. So I'm going to go ahead and actually give him a chance again. Alright, guys. We haven't played this in a while. So let's go ahead and get ready. Am I about to get demoted again? No. I got promoted to the dragon one. Wait, why? Okay. I'm not complaining. Oh, is that a picture of Blaze? Or a trophy of Blaze? It's hard for you guys to see, but it looks like a trophy with Blaze on it. I think one of the biggest problems with this camera is the fact that it's too blurry. I mean, not blurry. It's not really blurry. It's more of... See, like, again, looks good, but then, like, the... Wait. Is that better? No. This the one problem I have with these videos is this stupid angle. Every time I struggle finding a camera angle that works. See, like, this one's almost too... Okay, just move it back a little bit, like this. But see, now again, it looks too far away. I'm gonna kiss. Okay. How about phone under everything? Oh my gosh. Hello? Hi, this is David from the Vehicle Service. If one more vehicle dealership calls me, I am going to flip my hood. Okay? So stop calling me before you get a lot worse than just me hanging up on you. I get those a lot despite not having a single freaking car. Oh no. Hold on, guys. I think this is going to become more of a trend. Let me let me stop this and make an episode 2 where I've got a good camera angle. I'll be right back.